Lost, the final episode. If you saw it, you'll know. A lot more than me, because I didn't see it. And to be honest, I haven't been watching Lost for quite a few years now, so even if I did tune in, it wouldn't make much sense. If you miss exactly one episode, you haven't got a clue what's going on. It's like the equivalent of Doctor Who not changing its location, but changing the whole premise of the programme. So you tune in to see Matt Smith as a Time Lord in episode 1, to next week in episode 2, finding out that he's some sort of antiques dealer that travels in a bus, and then in the third episode it turns out that that was just a dream and he really lives on a desert that is in fact in someone's imagination. And then the fourth episode, it turns out that that was all a dream and they have to sing and dance now in school. And then the fifth episode turns out that it was all in fact in the imagination of a small boy who writes comics and lives inside a zoo. Right, that to me is the equivalent of tuning into Lost every few years. Because you think, come on, it can't be that complicated, can it? People on an island running around trying not to be killed by other people who are also on the island. Only, we all know it didn't really stay like that. One of those things of like American shows that it could just be a soap opera, but they don't want it to be that. So they throw in all these little fantasy elements. Oh, it's a smoke monster. Oh, it's a paradox. Oh, it's an alternative timeline. Oh, it's wibbly wobbly hands going everywhere, right? And to be honest, if we had a program like that here in Britain, it would be axed within the first episode. We do axe things over here. I mean, usually complete pants series like that sitcom that was in a circus, that surprisingly didn't make it to a second series. Most things now, once they make the first series, even if it's a bit poo, they've kind of bought the set and employed the actors and got the writers, so they might as well sort of keep doing it. And then you end up with the sort of, it just keeps going and going and going. And before you know it, you know, 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps has been going on since the beginning of time and is actually starting to collapse inward because it's more infinite than the universe itself, which is a terrible thought. My favourite thing about Lost is the fact that people don't actually answer direct questions. You'll notice this. I only watched about the first maybe 2 or 3 series, and when you suddenly thought that the right person was going to ask the right question, like, what's going on here? And someone always says, wouldn't you like to know? Oh, look over there, it's an alien made out of cheese. Where do they come from? Don't answer the question with another confusing question. And by the time we've reeled from that cheese alien situation, we're suddenly thinking, why is there a cheese alien made out of... Oh no! What was the first question? What was the first question? I've forgotten what the first question was now!